Okay, the next recipe we're going to look at is one of the favourites. It's sausages and lentils. First thing we've got to do is fry off the sausages. Now you can boil them up to take all the fat out, which I've done. Okay, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of oil in the pan and cook a bit of colour into them. And we'll let the sausages cook down a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'll cut up the potato. The potato only needs to be small diced. And the safest way of doing it, keep the potato on edge, take one slice down and slice the rest up, quite thin. Okay, what we need is diced onion, small diced carrot, diced celery, garlic again, bay leaf, that gives an extra flavour, some nice lean bacon, all nicely chopped up ready, and we're going to garnish it with diced fresh tomato, and potato goes in there. We'll season it off with a little bit of Maggi seasoning as well at the end. Okay, with the lentils, for convenience sake, I bought canned lentils. They're very cheap, 90 cents a tin. They're already cooked. You need to wash them and strain them, which I've already done. The other type of lentils you can get is the red lentils. They cook very quickly, that's why I'm showing you them. They need to be soaked overnight. There's also the green lentils and the yellow split pea that also can be used in this dish, but they need to be pre-cooked before you use them. Now back to the sausages, we give them a turn. Now remember, these sausages are already par-cooked through boiling. All the fat's been removed out of it, which makes them more healthier. And as you can see in the pan itself, there's not much fat coming out of the sausages anymore. Okay, so we're getting a nice colour there. But we still need to drain them on some greaseproof paper to take the excess fat that may be left on them. All you need to do is put the paper on the plate and place the sausages on there. This is a great dish for the kids. Take some more tissue paper and take the fat out of the fry pan. Just make sure you turn the frying pan off to cool down a little bit. Now this is the easiest way to clean the pan out. Okay, put the frying pan back on. This is a pretty straightforward dish. A little bit of fresh oil again. I'm using canola. You can use the olive oil. A few onions. That's about a cup of onions. Use your wooden spoon again. Stir the onions through. Again, just to clear them. You don't want them browned. Okay, they're becoming nice and clear and shiny. That's what you need. It's time to put your garlic in. Only a teaspoon, that's about 1 clove, maybe a little bit more if you like. Garlic's very good in this dish, it brings out a lot of good flavours. Now I'm cooking in minimal amounts of oil. The next part we put in is the lentils. Mix them up, add the carrots, add the bacon. There's no need to fry the bacon because it's smoked and cooked. It looks more like ham. That gives extra flavour. Half a cup of celery in there, diced. Give it a good mix. 1 bay leaf, just for a little added flavour. The potatoes also can go in at this stage because it'll all cook pretty even. Mix them up well and add some liquid. We'll just get that cooking up nicely and then we'll add the tomato and a bit of tomato paste. Sometimes you need the tomato paste to give it a little bit of colour if you're using the canned lentils. Only minimal amounts of water or liquid. And we can season it up also with either chicken cubes or Maggi seasoning. Okay, the lentils have been cooking for 10 minutes. We're going to test to see how tender everything is. Very nice. ready to go. The next thing we put in there is the tomatoes. You can notice that the lentils are starting to thicken up as the moisture is reducing. A little bit of salt. And finally, we just put the sausages in. This is a very good kids' meal. Just let the heat get through. We get them a little bit more hotter and we're ready to serve. Okay, turn off the electric frying pan and just garnish with nice fresh tomatoes over the top. There we have another nice scrumptious meal, full of veggies and has a nice flavour.
You can bake it or fry it, never know till you try it. You can even cook it up in a stew. Just roll them in flour and fry them on the stove, or chuck them in the fire and cook them on the coals. Serve with rice and a panic and a tea, some chips and salad, any way will do.